Here is your January 30th review of TNA Impact in about 3 minutes. You ain't gonna silence me. But let's get to the show because this actually was one of the more standout editions of TNA that I really did like. Nic Nemeth kicked off the show talking about that Joe Hendry beat him fair and square. This probably would have been better like last week, but sure, I guess better late than never. Ryan Nemeth came out being a little cretin. First Class came out for an unknown reason. And Santino Marella made the main event there. Not a huge fan of how the main event was made, but it should be at least a very interesting match. Cora Jade and Hyan had a match. It was fine. Cora Jade won with a double arm DDT, or Jaded. Not the best choice of name, but we'll just roll with it. They're adding Xia Brookside into this rivalry, and I feel like it's unnecessary. It's a bit of a mess, actually. Brian Myers and Leon Slater had a pretty solid match overall. Sometimes I forget how good Brian Myers is. I mean, the guy trained a lot of the wrestlers that you know. I had no idea when the system gave each other these rings, but they just look really cheap. Myers used a bunch of them, hitting Leon Slater behind the ref's back and then the roster cut. Sami Callihan was going to talk about the Mance Warner debut and the attack on him, but they were fighting to the ring, so technically it counts as a review. Nothing here changed. I mean, it just didn't. Steph de Lander got involved. Sami Callihan was laid out. There you go. This match was excellent. Laredo Kid and the returning Mustafa Ali. Ali won with the 450, but good lord, they gave us a really solid match here. It looks like Icarus and Williams are going to be keeping the Northern Armory name. Eric Young and Josh Alexander were on the opposite side, and Eric Young betrayed Josh Alexander and is basically going to be taking over for the Northern Armory. I was really liking the tag team with Steve Maclin, so I have no idea why that stopped. The turn was unexpected, so I guess it's fine. Not every swerve, not every whoa, didn't expect that is necessarily a good thing, but I guess it can make sense if they follow it up well. Wesley and Ace Austin actually had a pretty good match, and I did like the ending where Tyreek Igwe and Tyson DuPont interfered for Wesley, hit a cardiac kick for him to win. Just a pretty solid match, and we're developing a decent little storyline here. And the Nemeth brothers beat First Class. It was Danger Zone by Nick, but Ryan made the tag in, and then he was really happy like he won the world title, and Nick was like, okay, I guess we won, but kind of weird. And that was TNA. If you watched the show, let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and as always, be majestic.